So really, y'all, in this video, seriously, we just want to two things: thank the farmers and encourage the people that aren't farmers to go thank the farmers. Take, for example, these chickens. They just look like humble chickens, but they are egg making machines. They are food factories. They are experts, and they've got to have their basic needs met every day, all day, day in and day out, to keep making the eggs. Without the farmers, the basic needs of the animals aren't met, and the food isn't produced and gathered and marketed and sold to the people. So if you're a farmer, I feel your struggle. Thank you for everything that you do. If you're not a farmer, two things: source your food from farmers every chance you get. Source some of your food or a lot of your food or all of your food if possible from farmers. For one thing, you help contribute to the agricultural industry on the small scale, which is where we need to strengthen agriculture. The small farms, the family farms, the independent farms, when you source from those people in your area, you're helping them stay in farming. So you want to connect with those folks. Also, you get wholesome food, because when you get food from farmers, you aren't getting high fructose corn syrup. You aren't getting red dye 40 or whatever's in there. You aren't getting sodium benzoate. You're getting whole foods, unprocessed, real deal, good for you stuff. So that's why you should source from farmers. In addition to sourcing from farmers, hey, if you know a farmer, thank a farmer. Thank them for what they do. Because yes, it looks nice and cozy and comfortable inside the livestock areas. Outside is usually a different story. Even here, we just have a small scale poultry operation, independent, family run. We have about 60 egg production chickens. Right now, 50 young chickens that will be in egg production in a couple months. Adding egg production chickens this year. Raised 1,600 plus meat chickens last year. Planning on raising 1,300 to 1,400 meat chickens this year. And that's a small operation. But just like today, behind me, it's muddy. But to get over to where half of my egg laying hens are, this is all a sheet of ice. So all a sheet of ice. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but it makes a treacherous condition to get to the chickens and keep their basic needs met. And those are the kinds of things that farmers deal with every day. And the bigger their operation, the bigger the scale of the different problem-solving challenges that they have to manage and imagine solutions for. And that's why we say, y'all, source your food from local farmers in your area. We know that you're going to get wholesome, delicious food. When you do that, you're going to get to connect to the source of where the food came from, and you support local agriculture in your area, which we need to do, because we need local agriculture. We need small farms. That is a safe, sustainable source of food. And then you might even be inspired to grow some of your own food in your own yard, raise some of your own livestock for meat and for protein. So you never know, but connect with those farmers local. And like I said, if you are a farmer, thank you so much for what you do. We know some folks up in Canada. In fact, you want to check their channel out. They have a YouTube channel, Farmer Always, up in Canada. And I always draw a blank when I try to bring things up on recall, but I am sure that recently Tanya up there at Farmer Always in Canada said they were having serious sub-zero temperatures. I thought she said it was going to be like negative 20 something. I mean, that's serious. And they're raising cattle up there, and they've got some cropland, I believe, and they've got some smaller animals. I've seen chickens on their channel. So check in with that channel for one thing. But seriously, when you're enjoying the goods of what can be produced in farms, I hope that you're sourcing the food either something you're raising or from farmers. But you got to know, I mean, a lot of love and care and effort went into that. Let's go see the other egg chickens before we end this video. And thanks for joining us, y'all. I got to make it across the ice, and it's crazy because you can actually see it melting on top, but there's still this thick layer of ice underneath it. I did about fall here yesterday. This hen house is slightly darker than the other hen house, even though it's the same time of day, because the other hen house we keep an overhead light in. This one does not have its own overhead light. We keep the red light in both of them, but we don't have an overhead light in this one. So just 3 windows in here, and it's not going to be real bright out today because they're going to have a rainy day. But these gals have also already produced some eggs this morning, and they've got feed in their feeders, so we don't need to add to their feed ration, and they're working on their flock block there. But hey, y'all, thanks for farming, and if you're not farming, go out and